We welcome you inside the South Charleston Community Center here in South Charleston. It is the venue for a West Virginia high school boys basketball showdown between the homestanding Black Eagles and the Princeton Tigers. We are happy to be bringing you this live streaming telecast on video production. South Charleston coming in with a record of 15-6 and going up against a very good Princeton team that enters at 15-4. Makeup game from earlier in the year as these two close the curtain on the regular season before tournament time gets going next week. Greetings from South Charleston, along with our great video productions crew. I'm Mark Martin, and we are delighted to have you along for this matchup tonight. South Charleston guys to watch: Bryson Smith coming in, the 6'6 senior, averaging 14.4 a game. Najee Jones has had an outstanding season for the Black Eagles since transferring from Hurricane, averages 14.8 a contest. And this Princeton team coming in with several guys averaging double figures: Chris Joyce and Chase Hancock, couple of seniors, averaging 16 a game. Nick Fleming, a junior, averages 15 a game, and Cohen Sarton, a junior, averages 12 points a contest. Rob Williams is in his 5th season as the head coach of the Tiger program, and Josh Daniel in his 4th season guiding the South Charleston program. Both of these gentlemen, the head coaches for their respective alma maters. Rob Williams is the CEO of Encompass Rehabilitation Hospital, and certainly delighted to be the head coach of his alma mater. And Josh Daniel, one of the all-time greats here at South Charleston High School, 2006 graduate, went on to have an outstanding college career at Eastern Kentucky. Had the Black Eagles in the state tournament a year ago, reached the semifinals, and led Herbert Hoover to the state tournament, which was the first time in school history for Hoover back in 2017. There was no junior varsity game here tonight, so Princeton coming just a bit late here to the South Charleston Community Center, but we are getting close to bringing you coverage of this game tonight. Will Samuel, Alan Settle, and Chris Farrow will be the officials for tonight's game. And, of course, we are right on the cusp of tournament time in the great state of West Virginia. Girls sectional action got started this week. Boys will start next week, and, of course, the girls will move on to the regional tournament stage next week before the state tournament. State tournament time right around the corner in the great state of West Virginia. So the Black Eagles making their way to their bench area, and Rob Williams has been huddled with his Princeton Tigers. This Princeton team, highest scoring offense in the state, and they will come in here and looking to put up big numbers. They won a couple of nice games over Bluefield and Greenbrier East as of late. Princeton last in the state tournament in 1981, and that was the year in which they won it under the great Ralph Ball, and they had a guy by the name of Jimmy Miller who went on to enjoy a great career at the University of Virginia, where South Charleston has been to the state tournament many times, won it all in 1959 under Coach Jack Surratt, defeating Fairmont 73-67. Runner-up in 82, 83, 2002, 2007, 2008, and 2009. Josh Daniel came into this season, had lost 4 starters from last year's team, but here they are with 15 wins and now battling a team also with 15 wins here tonight. We'll break away and come back and bring you the tip-off for tonight's game. South Charleston and Princeton getting set to do battle inside this great venue, the South Charleston Community Center.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy, multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Is that peppermint mocha I smell?
Everyone, the holidays are here!
It's here!
Well, folks, it's finally here. The cup is back.
Right down.
Be safe. Take me with you.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Back here at the South Charleston Community Center, almost set for basketball action between South Charleston and Princeton. Mike Pickens, the outstanding public address announcer here at South Charleston High School for boys basketball, which they play inside this South Charleston Community Center. Just hosted the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions over the weekend.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet your starting lineup for your South Charleston Black Eagles. Starting at guard, 6-foot junior, #1, Peyton Brown.
Peyton Brown, one of the starters here tonight. Najee Jones. Roman Kellum. Christian Goebel. And Bryson Smith. Rounding it out for Princeton. Gavin Stover will be a starter. Chase Hancock will be a starter. Chris Joyce will be a starter. Grant Cochran a starter. And also starting here tonight will be Ken Stark. Again, both teams entering with 15 wins on the season. Princeton will wear the dark. South Charleston in the white uniforms. Ball tossed in the air, and we are underway here at South Charleston's Community Center for the showdown between the Black Eagles and the Tigers. And the Black Eagles quickly on the board. Foul called on the Black Eagles, and to the line will go Chris Joyce, young man averaging 16 a game and heading off to West Virginia Wesleyan. Nails both free throws, and we have a 3-2 game here. Bryson Smith gunning and connecting. Smith, and he's got that big presence, 6'6", but he can fill it up from the outside. Came into tonight's game with 42 three-pointers on the season, averaging 14.4. Started every game a season ago. Shot no good there for the Tigers. Smith tried to feed it into the big guy and couldn't get it to go. Chase Hancock will bring it across the timeline for the Tigers. Gavin Stover now with it. Couple of threes here by South Charleston to get going, and they lead it over Princeton 6-2. Travel will go against the Tigers. Smith nails another. (9-2) game. On the move, runner, no good there by Hancock. And the Black Eagles on the move, but a nice steal by Chris Joyce. And Joyce lays it up and in. Joyce has Princeton's 4 points. Peyton Brown, baseline, shot no good. Chase Hancock. Firing from the outside is Joyce. Chasing down. The missed shot is Cohen Sarton, but Black Eagles come away with it. Smith feeling it. Boy, you cannot leave him that wide open. That one rattles out. The Tigers a chance here to get a little closer as we get everything set here inside the South Charleston Community Center. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. High school basketball. Just a matter of days, and we are into the month of March. From the outside, shot no good there by Hancock, who came in averaging 16 a game. Here's Roman Kellum on the move. Tough shot, would not go. Back to work, the Tigers. Hancock shot off the mark. Najee Jones drives, and Jones flips it. Smith. A little double clutch there, and Smith puts it in. 11-4 our score. Hancock pulls up and sinks it. Like that Joyce, forgive me. Najee Jones fires and can't get it to go. Actually, it was Hancock, number 4, not 14. 11-6 game here. Launching from the outside, Hancock. But the stick back is good. Good job there by Cohen Sarton, just a freshman. And he puts it in to make it an 11-8 game. Had some good games here this season on Video Productions with the Black Eagles. A steal there by Sarton. Shot by Cochran is no good. On the move. Joyce can't get it to fall. Najee Jones down the floor for the Black Eagles. Just about lost it. Great save. And then Najee Jones ever so quick. What a pass to Peyton Brown, and Brown drills it. Rob Williams wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break here. SC up by 6 on Princeton. Hey, Sydney.
Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case.
Sydney Mayo, our producer-director, Robbie Mounts with us here tonight, and Butch Mounts, the executive producer of Video Production Sports inside the South Charleston Community Center. So out of the timeout, Princeton with the turnover. Black Eagles back with the basketball. Shoddy Williams is getting set to check in for South Charleston. Najee Jones over to Peyton Brown, hit a 3 a moment ago, and how about another? 9-point SC lead. 4 3-pointers here in this opening quarter of action. Ball stripped away there. Chris Joyce saves it. Gavin Stover on the move, and Stover with a nice move to the basket, but can't get the shot to drop. Smith with the rebound. Here comes Goebel on the attack for South Charleston. We're under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Shot on its way, and good. Nice looking shot there by Stover. Trims the deficit down to 7. And Najee Jones. Peyton Brown. Jones. Here's Jones. Jones, what a pass. Kellum with the finish, and South Charleston with a 19-10 lead at the end of one. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School boys basketball featuring the Black Eagles of South Charleston here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Is that peppermint mocha I smell?
Everyone, the holidays are here!
It's here! Well, folks, it's finally here. The cup is back.
Bite down.
You steady? Take me with you!
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Opening play here of this second quarter. Najee Jones got the steal. Peyton Brown missed the shot. South Charleston retains the basketball. Will Samuel, Allen Settles, and Chris Farrow here tonight as the officials whip it around. Najee Jones in and out, and Smith there with the stick back. An 11-point South Charleston advantage, biggest lead of the game. Chris Joyce on the move there. Sarton. Ball out of bounds. Nick Fleming, 6'2 junior, who averages 15 a game, will head in for the Tigers, and Sarton will head out. Shotty Williams. Freshman missing the shot, but another opportunity here for the Black Eagles. Najee Jones. Smith fires, can't get it to drop. Rebound by Fleming. The Tigers out of Mercer County. County seat of Mercer is Princeton, beautiful town. Didn't have that 1981 state championship team, and they would love to get back to the state tournament. Well, not an easy shot at all, but Joyce gets it to go down. Joyce has 6 in the game. (21-12) our score. All alone down underneath the basket. Xavier Murray, who had checked in a moment ago, and he could not get the shot to go down. Murray, the 6'4 senior. Gavin Stover out front. Hancock on the move. Smith with the missed shot. There's Peyton Brown down the floor, feeds to Shotty Williams, who scores it. Williams coming in averaging 4.4. Has his first basket of the game, 23-12. Back to that 11-point advantage. Gavin Stover. Darts into the lane there, but can't kick it back outside. Tigers can't get it to drop, but now they're back with the basketball. Stover again. Chase Hancock out front with it. Bounce pass, trying to get it into the hands of Joyce, taken away by the Black Eagles. Peyton Brown from deep. Nice rebound there by Murray, but Murray, I believe, traveled with it. Yep. Just couldn't quite get his feet planted there. Cochran will head out, and checking in, Reed Thomas, a senior, number 10 for the Tigers. Have a whistle and a foul. be on the Black Eagles. Great venue here. Unfortunately, they do not indicate on the scoreboard who the fouls are on. Sometimes difficult to see the official signal from across the way. And that is our only complaint about this great venue. Stover on the move, scoops it up, can't get it to drop. Nice job there by Thomas keeping it alive, and then a scramble for the ball. Stover going to try it again. Smith with the block. Najee Jones to Smith, and now Shotty Williams across the timeline. Williams firing it up. What a sequence there by the Black Eagles. And it ends in a 3 to make it 26-12, but then quickly Princeton down the floor, and Joyce scores it. He has 8. .12-point advantage at the moment. SC had that 14-point lead for just a matter of seconds. That's our biggest lead of the game. Now it's 12. Peyton Brown. Here is Smith. Boy, Smith can hurt you in so many different areas on the court. A little short there. Tigers go back on the attack, looking to get the lead to 10, maybe trim it to single digits. Nice drive there by Joyce, who will be fouled. So heading to the line will be Chris Joyce, the 5'11" senior. (26-15). 9 in the game for Joyce. Looking for 10. Can't get it to drop. 26-15, our count. Josh Daniel with Clint Frazier, Ronnie Means, Cliff Jackson, Matt Orcutt on his coaching staff. Great coaching staff. Rob Williams has Devin Williams, J.R. Robinson on his staff. In season 5 for Coach Williams. Nice block there by Nick Fleming, the 6'2" junior. The Tigers a chance here to get it to single digits. Fleming darts to the bucket, and Fleming gets it to go through. Nice drive to the basket by Fleming to make it a 26-17 South Charleston lead. Najee Jones out front. Najee Jones, Peyton Brown. Turnover, Black Eagles down the floor. Dom Collins, who checked in a moment ago. Also in the game, E.J. Washington. He has the basketball out front there. Washington, a junior. Collins, a junior. Washington kicks it into the corner and burying the three-pointer, Joyce. First 3 of the game for the Tigers. And South Charleston calls a timeout. 26-20, Black Eagles up by 6 here on Video Productions.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy, multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Princeton down at one time by 14. Cutting it to 6. Nice soft shot there Christian Goebel couldn't get it to go. This is Nick Fleming. Had a nice shot a moment ago as he drove in. That time comes up empty. Takeaway by Fleming. Down the floor, Fleming gets it to go. Fleming with 4 in the game, and it's 26-22. Pass to Roman Kellum. Couldn't hang on. Princeton ready to cut more into this South Charleston lead. Down low and scoring at Joyce. Joyce has 14, 26-24. 12-0 run by Princeton. Ajay Jones pulls up and can't get it to drop. We've got ourselves a ball game as we head to halftime here. 26-24, the score here as we head to the break. The Tigers and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Back to SC's Community Center in a moment on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Nachos, better with.
Well, tight game at 26-24. But South Charleston had built a 14-point lead in this game. At the end of the first quarter, it was 19-10. They move it up to a 26-12 lead, and then Princeton goes on a 12-0 run to make it a 26-24 game here at halftime between two teams, each with 15 points. We'll come back and look at some individual numbers. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia high school boys basketball on Video Productions.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Is that peppermint mocha I smell?
Everyone, the holidays are here.
It's here! Well, folks, it's finally here. The cup is back.
Right down.
You steady? Take it with you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Bryson Smith leading South Charleston with 10 points. Peyton Brown has 6, 5 for Shoddy Williams, 3 for Najee Jones, and 2 for Roman Kellum. Scoring for Princeton, leading scorer in the game, Chris Joyce with 14. Nick Fleming has 4, and 2 each for Gavin Stover, Chase Hancock, and Corin Sarton. Again, it was a 3-0 South Charleston lead on a Najee Jones three-pointer, 3-2 game, 6-2, 9-2 in favor of SC, 9-4, 11-4, then it was 11-6, 11-8, and then South Charleston got it up to 9 at 17-8. It was 17-10 and 19-10 at the end of the first. Built a lead of 26-12 in the second, and then it was Princeton the rest of the way, a 12-0 run, and that's where we are here at the break. Teams back out on the floor. We'll come back and bring you the second half, Princeton and South Charleston, here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
(26-24) our score here at the break. Princeton will meet up with Beckley at home next Tuesday in a Quad A sectional game. South Charleston, meanwhile, will face off with Capital. And that will be here at the South Charleston Community Center. So that's Region 3. So Region 3, Section 1, Riverside will be at GW. Capital will be at South Charleston. And in Section 2, Oak Hill plays at Greenbrier East. And Princeton will entertain Beckley Woodrow Wilson. Time about to come off the clock here and ready for second half of play. Peyton Brown, Najee Jones, Roman Kellum, Christian Goebel, and Bryson Smith, the starters for South Charleston. Princeton will go with E.J. Washington, Dom Collins, Nick Fleming is out there, Reed Thomas, and Chris Joyce. So Coach Rob Williams going away from his original starters here. Missed by South Charleston, but they get it back, and here is Smith. Avoids the defender there and gets it to Peyton Brown, and looks like South Charleston was going to get another opportunity, and now driving and can't get it to drop is Reed Thomas. Quick hands there by Washington, and Washington stays alive with it, and then the nice move, and Washington on the board. His first bucket of the game, and we are tied at 26. 14-point lead evaporates for South Charleston. Najee Jones to Bryson Smith, working around. Smith is open, looking for a three, and has the three. Smith with 13 in the game. 2 threes there in the first half. Two teams that could meet up later on in postseason play. Quad A action. Quick pass there, but right into the hands of Najee Jones. Down the floor, Jones forcing up a shot. He hits the deck. Here comes Princeton out of there with it. Washington kicking it to Dom Collins. Joyce. Great save there by Reed Thomas. Shot on its way, and Fleming connects. Fleming with 6 off the bench. 29-28. Down low, working to Kellum. Foul going to be called. Fleming will be hit with the foul. Another look there at Fleming's shot to make it a 29-28 game. Roman Kellum at the free throw line, 48% free throw shooter. Brings that nice post presence. First shot no good. And that one will rim out of there. Tigers with the basketball. Fleming lets it fly, hits the back of the iron. Joyce goes high, gets the rebound. Here's Washington. Joyce chasing down the basketball. Joyce up and in. Joyce has 16 in the game, and Princeton with a lead at 30-29. First lead of the game for the Tigers after being down 14 in this one. Najee Jones working it to Peyton Brown. Brown shot off the mark. Tigers on the attack, and here's Joyce. The runner won't go. Snagging the rebound is Roman Kellum, and a foul will be called. Bryson Smith from the outside, rattles around and goes. Smith with the 3. Good bud. Oof. Fleming, yep, they got him for a travel. Fleming will check out, and heading back in, Chase Hancock for Princeton. Under 4 to go here in this third quarter of play. And here's a big play by Joyce. Joyce been a good player tonight for this Princeton team. Going to Wesleyan, averages 16. Tigers get it back, and the shot no good by Hancock. But there with the follow is Dom Collins, and we're even at 32. And that is our first tie of the game. Dish it in, and Kellum scores. Kellum has 4 in the game. Reed Thomas down pretty hard. Cohen Sarton will check in for the Tigers. Kellum will go to the free throw line here. Kellum has 4. Has missed a pair of free throws here in this quarter. Roman Kellum at the line. Got it. So 3-point play there by Kellum. South Charleston back in the lead by 3. Chase Hancock, big step, got it. Hancock with 4, 35-34. Technical foul has been called on the Princeton bench. Not sure, but and I'm going to take a guess on who it was on the other side of the floor there. So Goebel at the free throw line. Goebel, 72% free throw shooter. Goebel hits the second. (36-34) our score. Black Eagles with the basketball, and owners of a 36-34 game, and here's a takeaway by Washington. Can't get it to go. Collins fouled from behind on the follow. They've got Christian Goebel with it. Alan Settle giving us the call. So to the line will go Dom Collins. Collins is up and in. He's a junior. Collins swishing both free throws. Good game here at 36-36. Princeton coming back from 14 down. Skip pass to Smith. Great save by Smith. Well, tried to save it, get it in off of a Princeton player, and the Tigers come away with it, and now SC right back with it as Joyce couldn't get his shot to drop. Smith dumps it. Kellum scores it. Kellum was 7 in the game. And a timeout here. 38-36 our score. South Charleston and Princeton in a battle on Video Productions.
Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
(38-36) our score here inside the South Charleston Community Center. Well, producer director Cindy Mayo, Robbie Mounts, and the executive producer of Video Production Sports, Butch Mounts. I'm Mark Martin. Great to have you with us. Good game now as Princeton battle back from 14 down. Tigers with the ball, Dom Collins. Handing it off there to Chase Hancock, and Hancock scores. 4 points in the quarter for Hancock, 6 for the game. And we're tied once again, this time at 38. Three ties in the game. All of those coming here in the third quarter. Najee Jones lost the handle, and it will be SC's basketball. So Collins comes out, and Gavin Stover is back in for Princeton. They wear the dark uniforms, South Charleston in the white. Bryson Smith, straightaway three-pointer off the mark. Tigers. Had that lead at 30-29. Looking for another lead here. Shot blocked. Sarton went inside there and knocked away by Kellum. Under a minute to go in the third. Shotty Williams kicks it to Peyton Brown. Firing, and the shot back of the iron. And Joyce looking to penetrate. He's fouled. Chris Joyce will trigger it in. Looking, and Tigers taking the time out there. Well, it was getting close to the violation. We'll keep it here. Rob Williams will talk with his crew. Last game for both teams in this regular season of 2022-23. Sectional action next week. Princeton's girls basketball team victorious in sectional play. Moving on. Getting a 56-54 win over Greenbrier East in a great game. And I'm going to have a foul called on South Charleston. South Charleston's girls team still alive. They'll play George Washington tomorrow evening. That will be on the hill here in the Kanawha Valley. Princeton will go up against Beckley Woodrow Wilson. Ball poked away, and they say last touching Washington. So South Charleston, the basketball, a tie game. Likely going to go for the final shot here in this third quarter. Najee Jones out front with it and hands it to Peyton Brown. Najee Jones. Time winding down. He'll let it fly, and Jones can't get it to go. And we have a tie game as we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School boys basketball featuring the Black Eagles of South Charleston, even with Princeton 38-38 as we head to the fourth here on Video Productions.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
All knotted up at 38-38 as we head to the fourth quarter here at the South Charleston Community Center between Princeton and South Charleston. At 1 point in this game, South Charleston had a 14-point lead. That was in the second quarter, but Princeton fought back, got the game to a 26-24 count as we headed to the third quarter, and now here we are even. Tigers missing on the first offensive opportunity of the fourth. Here's Najee Jones, a shot. Now Princeton back to work. Both teams empty on the first possession of the quarter until Cohen Sarton delivers. Sarton with 4 points in the game. Second lead of the contest for Princeton. Skip pass over to Bryson Smith, and Smith will be fouled by Chris Joyce. Bryson Smith will trigger it in here and gets it to Shotty Williams. From the outside, shot is good. And a foul going to be called here on the offensive side by Sarton. Back it goes to South Charleston. Smith off the mark there. Here comes Chris Joyce down the floor. Joyce was 16 in the game. Down low, Sarton. Princeton back on top by 2. Najee Jones in trouble. Finds Kellum. That brings crowds to life. 9 in the game for Kellum. And then quickly Stover knocks down the 3. That's the biggest lead of the game for Princeton at 3 points. And here's a turnover by the Black Eagles. Joyce holds up, gets it to Hancock. Stover. Shot off the mark there by Sarton. Princeton a chance there to go at 5, maybe 6. Here's Najee Jones stepping into the lane. He'll be fouled. What a game this has turned out to be. We have had some good ones here featuring South Charleston inside the community center this season. At the free throw line, Najee Jones on the season, a 66.7% free throw shooter. Jones has just 3 points in the game. Of course, he does so many other things, but he hit the first three-pointer of the game, and that's been it for Najee Jones. Had some big games this season scoring-wise. Came into tonight's game, 14.8. 46-43. Here's Hancock, and Hancock is fouled. Princeton the basketball and the 2-point lead. Fleming in the game for Tigers. Fleming with 6 points, scored those off the bench. Tigers trying to be patient here. Driving, and Joyce can't get it to go, and off of Fleming's foot. So South Charleston with the basketball. But we did a game here, Spring Valley, 43-42. Greenbrier East, SC won that game. Then they lost to Greenbrier East, 54-53. Had a game here against Parkersburg, 63-47 SC. Game with St. Albans, went overtime. St. Albans came back from 17 down in that game to win it 78-70. And they defeated George Washington here, 56-51, handing GW its first loss of the season. Well, it's going to be Alan Settle telling us there. It's going to, it's going to be, he said white ball, but instead it is Princeton's basketball. So here we go. Under 4 to play, 2-point game. Chase Hancock darts to the bucket, and Kellum. Well, Kellum can block shots now. He'll be back next season. Very long, defends and rebounds. Josh Daniels said before the season, need him to have a great post presence. He's done that. Washington working against Jones. Back it goes to Fleming. Fleming bluffs the three, steps in, can't get it to drop, but Princeton keeps it alive. One of these two teams will head into the postseason. You think about postseason play, and they talk about the Sweet 16. One of these teams will head into postseason play with a 16th victory. Washington is fouled. Fouled there by Najee Jones. At the line will go E.J. Washington, the 5'7" junior for the Princeton Tigers. Talked about Jimmy Miller, the great player, and of course they had Alan Williams. A lot of history with Princeton basketball. Shoddy Williams will check out, and Smith heads in for the Black Eagles. Washington missing the first free throw. Gets the second, and back to a 3-point lead for Princeton. From the corner, Goebel strokes it and ties the game. Goebel's first field goal. The junior. We're tied again, this time at 47. How about Goebel stepping up and getting it to go? Joyce can't get the shot to drop there. That was Goebel's 19th three of the season. Najee Jones whip it around. Good passing there by the Black Eagles. Take it down to Kellum, and Kellum puts it up and in. Well, of course, the Princeton crowd, they want a foul there. 11 in the game for Kellum. Good following by the Tiger faithful, making the journey up the turnpike. 49-47, South Charleston chanting defense here in a 2-point game. Black Eagles back on top. Hancock. Stover will back it out as we go under 2 minutes to play. Princeton wants best shot possible. Well, they fought back in this game. And here is Stover and his shot off the mark. And Brown fouled by Fleming. There is Goebel just drilling it for South Charleston. Black Eagles now in the bonus here as Peyton Brown goes to the free throw line. Brown, a pair of three-pointers in the first quarter, has 6 points. 50% free throw shooter. Good athletic basketball player, quarterback in football, and he hits. Makes it a 50-47 game. Peyton Brown. Gets both. He has 8. South Charleston with a 4-point lead, 1:47 to go. We break away here on Video Productions.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
51-47 our score with 1:47 left in this basketball game. And to reset it for you, South Charleston led 19-10 at the end of the first quarter. And they built the lead up to 26-12, 14-point lead. And then Princeton went on a 12-0 run to end the second quarter, making a 26-24 count at the break. Teams battled to a 38-38 tie at the end of 3. And right at the moment, a lead of 4 for South Charleston. Hancock going up against Bryson Smith. Foul will be called on Smith. To the line will go Hancock. Hancock coming in, 16-point average. Shoddy Williams back into the game, and check that. Hancock not shooting, forgive me. He was standing right there at the line. So Smith out of the game, but a steal by the Black Eagles. Big play there by Kellum. Kellum had a monster dunk earlier in this quarter. Played a good game. Number 11 has 11. Here is Najee Jones. Back to Peyton Brown. SC working it around. Milk a little clock here with a 4-point edge. Shoddy Williams back out to Peyton Brown. Kellum is fouled with 1:02 to go in the game. That will put Kellum at the line. He's made one free throw. Actually, he's 1 of 3. All those coming in the third quarter. Missed a couple and then had a 3-point play. Bangs it in there. 52-47. Sarton is back in for the Tigers. Washington comes out. Well, the officials at the scorer's table. Chris Farrow. Kellum missing the second. 5-point game. Under a minute to go. Here's Hancock driving, and I'm going to say that Goebel got Hancock on the way to the basket. Three-point game as Hancock delivers both. Hancock has 8 in the game, 6 here in the second half, and foul called in front of the Princeton bench. And that's going to send Peyton Brown to the free throw line. Brown now 2 for 3 at the line. Chance to make it here a 2-possession game. Nine in the game for Peyton Brown, 53-49. Here is Joyce. Boy, Joyce has played a terrific game. Joyce now with 18, first bucket of the fourth quarter. In fact, he's only scored 4 here in the second half, 14 in the first half. So Peyton Brown will head back to the line, 7 points in the game. Brown hits the second, 54-51. Nice pass, Fleming. Up, and Fleming gets it to go. Fleming has 8 in the game, 54-53, 27 seconds left in the game. Najee Jones will go to the line. They can make it a 3-point game here. (55-53). (56-53). Tigers down the floor. Down 3. Fleming wants to tie it, and he does! SC on the move. Najee Jones down the floor and can't get it to go. Foul called. Rob Williams can't believe it. So Jones to the line. What a shot by Fleming to tie it. And now here's Najee Jones. Chance to give South Charleston back the lead. What a game this has been. Another opportunity here for Najee Jones. Missed them both. Here come the Tigers. Hancock to the bucket, missed. Ball is out of bounds. .1 showing on the clock. Princeton will talk it over. 56-56, our score. Full timeout, breakaway here on Video Productions.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy, multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Well, not much time left here for Princeton to pull anything off. We'll see. Got to catch and shoot. And it comes. Fleming tried to drive, puts it up, and it won't go. And away we go to overtime. 56-56. Back to the South Charleston Community Center in a moment on Video Productions. Okay.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Well, we are heading to overtime, 56-56 between South Charleston and Princeton here at the South Charleston Community Center. South Charleston led 19-10 at the end of one. It was a 26-24 game at halftime. South Charleston had led by as many as 14 in that second quarter, 38-38 at the end of three and 56-56 at the end of regulation. E.T. Washington, Chris Joyce, Cohen Sarton, Nick Fleming, and Dom Collins. Those are the guys for Princeton in the dark uniforms. South Charleston goes with Najee Jones, Peyton Brown, Roman Kellum, Christian Goebel, and Shotty Williams. Princeton wins the tap here in this overtime, and they have the ball and just trying to be very selective here. Dom Collins rifles. Boy, what a rebound there by Joyce. Joyce now has 20 in the game. I mean, he skied and then put it back up and in. And Princeton draws first blood in overtime. Goebel had a big three earlier in the game and has another. His second. He now has 7 and puts South Charleston on top at 59-58. Well, Goebel came into the game with 18, now has 20 on the season. Fleming penetrates. Up with a shot, no good. Ball loose into the hands. Princeton's got it, and Washington will be fouled. Goebel goes down hard. And trying to save that ball, and Goebel in severe pain will break away here on Video Productions. South Charleston by 1 on Princeton.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99. Or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Christian Goebel getting a nice round of applause. Moving slowly, but just hit a couple of big threes here in the game. Xavion Murray will take his place. E.T. Washington at the line. And a chance to give Princeton the lead here And now the best he can do is tie the game. Washington with 3 in the game. Takeaway by the Tigers. Collins looking for a 3, can't get it to go. Najee Jones with the rebound. Jones in trouble, ball loose, out of bounds. Princeton will have the basketball. Chase Hancock and Gavin Stover will check in here. Hancock will trigger it in to Collins. Driving and scoring is Joyce. What a game for Joyce. 22 points. 61-59. Now South Charleston looks to answer. Under a minute to go, and a foul will go against Princeton. Shotty Williams will head to the free throw line. What a battle. Not as many people as we normally expect here at the South Charleston Community Center, but those that are here, they have been treated to a great one. Shotty Williams has 6. Now back into the game. Good sign there, Christian Goebel. Shotty Williams with a pair of free throws, 61-61. From the outside, shot won't go for Hancock. Well, trying to save it was Stover and threw it right off his own man, Joyce. South Charleston's ball, 36.6 to go. Shotty Williams, Kellum in trouble. Just about walked with it. Najee Jones wanting to negotiate, and a timeout called by the Black Eagles. Will break away here on Video Productions.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Tie game at 61 in overtime. South Charleston and Princeton. South Charleston's ball. Goebel fires the 3, got it. Christian Goebel his third three of the game. Two in the fourth and one here in overtime. Injured a moment ago, but coming back into the game. Now Princeton, don't count these guys out. They were down 14 in that second quarter. Battled back. Got within two at the break, and it's been a seesaw ever since. Both teams off to sectional tournament play. After this showdown here in South Charleston. Rob Williams has drawn it up. And they got to take a three. Joyce has a three in the game. Fleming a three. Stover a three. South Charleston 10 threes in this game. Here we go. Hancock down the floor. Ball nearly taken away. Firing it up at the buzzer is Dom Collins, and that will do it. A great basketball game between Princeton and South Charleston. Final game of the regular season for the two teams, and what a way to head into the tournament with this battle here tonight. We'll come back and recap it for you in a moment. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School boys basketball featuring the Black Eagles of South Charleston here on Video Productions.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Is that peppermint mocha I smell?
Everyone, the holidays are here.
It's here! Well, folks, it's finally here. The cup is back.
Bite down.
Please stay. Take me with you.
Generations Physical Therapy is a Tri-States Championship partner for comprehensive physical therapy and sports rehabilitation services. Access to physical therapy has never been easier, with extended hours and walk-in services available. Generations Physical Therapy. Multiple services, multiple locations, experience you can trust.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Back inside the South Charleston Community Center, SC over Princeton in OT by a final of 64-61. What a game it was. South Charleston led it at the end of the first quarter, 19-10. They were up 26-12 in the second quarter, and then Princeton went on a 12-0 run to end the second and make it a 26-24 game at halftime. It was 38-38 in the third, and at the end of regulation, we were tied at 56-56, and we finish here at 64-61. South Charleston finishes the regular season 16-6, Princeton falls to 15-5. Next up, Quad A sectional action. South Charleston will be at home against Capital, and Princeton will entertain Beckley, Woodrow, Wilson. Top scorer for South Charleston, 16 from Bryson Smith. Roman Kellum had 12, 10 for Peyton Brown, and 10 for Christian Goebel. South Charleston with 10 threes in the game, leading the way for Princeton, 22 points in the contest for Chris Joyce. Great job by our crew. Sidney Mayo, Robbie Mounts, and Butch Mounts, the executive producer of Video Production Sports. Again, your final, South Charleston in overtime over Princeton, 64-61. For our outstanding crew, this is Mark Martin saying so long from the South Charleston Community Center here in South Charleston. Tonight's live streaming telecast of this West Virginia High School Boys Basketball Showdown has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.